Hello, everyone, and thank you for joining this online lesson, which is for first year baccalaureate students. Our unit is, as usual, Unit 8, our cultural heritage, and in today's video, we have a lesson of functional practice. Good. Let's start with this picture. As you can see, there are two girls talking. This is Jamila and her friend Samira. Jamila and Samira are schoolgirls and now they are talking to each other. So there is a conversation between the two girls. So read the conversation between Jamila and Samira and answer the question below. So here you have a question. So let's read the conversation. Jamila, have you seen Nadia? I can't find her. Samira, Nadia could be in the library. Jamila, no, she is not. I have just been there. Samira, perhaps she is with Anas. They are working on a poster these days. Let me repeat. Jamila, have you seen Nadia? I can't find her. Samira, Nadia could be in the library. Jamila, no, she is not. I have just been there. Samira, perhaps she is with Anas. They are working on a poster these days. Nice. So this is the conversation between Jamila and her friend Samira. The question says, is Samira sure that Nadia is in the library? Because Jamila here is looking for her friend Nadia. كتقلب على الصديقة ديالها Nadia. Okay? And she asked, of course, Samira. And Samira, of course, answered her. So, is Samira sure that Nadia is in the library? Because she said Nadia could be in the library. So, the answer, of course, is Samira is not sure. Samira غير متأكدة يعني واش نادية في المكتبة أو لا. Okay? Samira is not sure about whether or not Nadia is in the library. Good. Let's move to these questions. Here I have a couple of questions for you. Let's start with number 1. How did we know that Samira is not sure? Because we said Samira is not sure about whether or not Nadia is in the library. So how did we know that? Of course, because Samira said Nadia could be in the library. So this sentence here shows that Samira is not sure. هاد الجملة دابا كتبين باللي سميرة غير متأكدة. Okay? So, what does Samira express in this sentence? يعني علاش كتعبر سميرة في هاد الجملة دابا؟ Nadia could be in the library. Of course, she is expressing possibility, which is the lesson of this, or the title of this lesson. Expressing possibility. التعبير عن الإمكانية أو لا الاحتمالية. Okay? So, of course, in English, there are a lot of ways that we can use to express possibility. عندنا بزاف ديال الطرق باش نعبروا على الإمكانية، باش نقولوا شي حاجة ممكن توقع ولا ممكن تكون صحيحة ولا غير صحيحة. Okay? This is what we mean by possibility. Okay, so the last question. What did she use to express possibility? ماذا استعملت سميرة باش تعبر على هذه الإمكانية؟ What? Of course, she used in her sentence this word, which is could. and could is a modal verb. So as you can see, one way to express possibility is using some modal verbs. يعني هذه يعني واحدة من بين الطرق باش نعبروا على الإمكانية. كنستعملوا ما يسمى بمودل verbs، ومودل verbs راه عندنا بزاف. can, could, may, might, should, must, etc. هادو كاملين they are modal verbs in English. ولكن but not all the modal verbs are used to express possibility. Only some of them. And one of them is this one, could. Understood? Nice. يلا now let's move. Here you have what are other ways. دابا من شفنا واحد الطريقة. We have seen one way which is using some modal verbs like could. Now what are other ways to express possibility in English? So here to answer this question I have come with this exercise here. You have a number of sentences in which you have words and expressions or forms of possibility. So what we have to do is to underline سطر تحت underline the form of possibility in each sentence below. Good. So let's start with number one. I can go out this evening with my mother. So, where is the form of possibility in this sentence? Yes, it's of course the word or the modal verb can. So, يلعقلوا دابا. Number one is could. Number two, we have can. In the other sentence, you have the government will possibly cancel the festival of Mawazin this year. So the form of possibility here is possibly. Okay, the word possibly. Good. Number three. Perhaps we will not take another quiz this semester. So the form of possibility is perhaps. Perhaps. Sentence 4. Your phone is ringing. That's maybe your mother calling. So the word or the form of possibility is maybe. Maybe. The next one you have, it may rain today. So the word is, or the form of possibility is may. Or the next sentence, it's number 6. My father is not at home now. He might be at work. So the word is might. Might. Let's move to sentence 7. My family could move to another house next month. So the form of possibility in this sentence is, of course, the word that we have already seen, which is the modal verb could. Nice. Let's move to the last sentence. It is possible our national team, المنتخب الوطني, will qualify for the next African Cup, which is CAF, okay? In French, le Coupe d'Afrique. كأس إفريقيا. So the form of possibility in this sentence is, yes, it is possible, okay? Nice. So I have a table for you in which you have all of these forms of possibility. So you have possibly, it is possible that, you can use that plus clause plus sentence. You have perhaps, P-E, not P-A. That's a mistake. P-E, perhaps. Maybe, may, might, can, could. So these are just some forms of possibility. You can find other forms if you wish. You can use others. So now it's practice time. Let's start with this exercise. In this exercise, you have to decide if these statements are facts, يعني حقائق, okay, or possibilities. How are we going to answer? Of course, as you can see, we have here these forms. I used them, okay, to write only F for facts and P for possibilities. F for facts, P for possibilities. Let's start with number 1. When we say, my mother is not at home. So, is this a fact or a possibility? Can you think? Yes, it's a fact. Good. Number 2. My brother may come this year to visit us in Barcelona. My brother may come this year to visit us in Barcelona. So, of course, it's a possibility because you have may. You have the modal may. 3. She was sad because she could not go with us. She was sad because she could not go with us. So what do you think? Is it a fact or possibility? Yes, it's of course a fact. Please pay attention. Even if we have here a model, the model could, here in this context, في هذا السياق, it has another meaning. Okay? When you say she could not go, يعني she didn't have the ability. Okay? لم تكن قادرة على يعني الذهاب معنا. Okay? This is the meaning of this sentence. Okay? So it's a fact. The other one is, of course, a possibility because you have could. My friend could forget to call me. My friend could forget to call me because you have the modal verb could. Nice. Let's move to the last sentence. He always forgets to turn off the light when he leaves the room. So, what is this? Of course, it's a fact. Good. Now let's move to another sentence. Another exercise, please. Here you have 3 situations in which you have to use forms of possibilities or expressions of possibilities. Situation 1. They will find a cure for coronavirus by 2021. سوف يجدون يعني علاج لوباء كورونا يعني من هنا ل 2021. So, can you please stop the video and try to write a full sentence responding to this situation? So my answer is, they will possibly, I used possibly, they will possibly find a cure for coronavirus by 2021 because we are not sure, okay? They will maybe it will be true or the opposite. We are not sure, okay? It can be true and it can be the opposite. Let's move to the next situation. Morocco will win the next World Cup. المغرب سوف يفوز ب يعني كأس العالم المقبل. So my answer again is, it is possible Morocco will win the next World Cup. As you can see, I used it's possible. Nice. The last situation, America will have a woman president in the next elections. يعني أمريكا غادي ينتخبوا ولا غتكون عندهم رئيسة في الانتخابات يعني الموالية. Yes. So my answer for this situation is as follows. America, I used the modal verb could. America could have a woman president in the next elections. إذا جميع هاد الحالات بثلاثة we are not sure. Okay? نحن غير متأكدين واش هاد الشيء غادي يكون صحيح ولا غيوقع أو لا. هذا هو الإمكانية possibility. Okay? Nice. So now your lesson is over and please you have to copy down the lesson to your copybooks. إذا المرجو من التلاميذ يعني ينقلوا هذا الدرس إلى دفتر الدروس ديالهم، والدرس هو هذا اللي في the next slides. It's this one. Then write please the date of today. Unit 8 functional practice expression possibility. Copy down this table and these examples. And thank you so much. Please again do not forget to copy down the lesson to your notebooks. Thank you again.